Have you ever gently asked yourself, why do my legs feel heavier these days? Even though you're eating fruit, walking every day, and doing all the things you were told are healthy, why do the stairs feel steeper than they used to? Why does it take just a little more effort to rise from your favorite chair? Is it really just aging? Or could it be something smaller, something innocent, that's quietly working against you? Here's something you might not expect. It may not be about what you're not doing. It could be about what you're already eating. Fruits. Yes, fruits. The food we've been told since childhood is nature's perfect gift, and many are. But not all fruits are friendly to aging legs. In fact, some of the most common ones, the ones we eat without thinking, can slowly erode muscle strength, quietly worsen joint pain, and quietly increase your risk of falling. According to Harvard Health and Mayo Clinic, fruits high in natural sugar and acidity can fuel low-grade chronic inflammation, disrupt your blood sugar balance, and impair circulation to the legs and feet, all of which weakens the muscles and nerves that help you stay strong, balanced, and free. And the hardest part? You don't notice it until it's already happening. That little cramp in your calf, the stiffness in your knee, that one step that suddenly doesn't feel trustworthy anymore. But you're not alone, and you're not without choices. In the next few minutes, we'll walk you through 7 fruits that seniors over 60 may want to avoid or limit, and the simple, nourishing swaps you can make instead. Because this isn't about fear, it's about clarity. It's about caring for your legs, not just as limbs, but as the part of you that carries your independence. So take a breath. Let's begin, gently, together, and let's protect what matters most, your freedom to move, to stand, to live on your own terms. Margaret was 73 when her legs began to betray her. It didn't happen all at once. She still walked to the corner store each morning, still tended her garden, still made her own breakfast. But slowly, something changed. It started with a strange heaviness in her calves, a dull soreness that lingered after she sat for too long, and the stairs in her little Florida home, just 8 steps, began to feel like a mountain. Most mornings, she had to brace herself on the table just to rise from her chair. She thought, it's probably just age catching up. But the fall came one quiet Thursday morning. She was holding a bowl of fruit, her usual mix, pineapple chunks, grapes, banana slices, when her left leg gave out. No pain, no warning, just a sudden loss of strength. She slipped, hit her hip, and lay on the floor for nearly 10 minutes before she could slowly pull herself back up. It didn't just shake her body, it shook her confidence. She began staying home more, started using a cane, and one day she quietly told her daughter, "I just feel unstable. I don't trust my legs anymore." But Margaret has never been one to give up. She saw a physical therapist, and at her daughter's gentle nudge, she visited a senior nutritionist. And that's where the surprise came. Yes, the therapist confirmed some muscle loss, more than expected, but the nutritionist pointed to something unexpected, her fruit bowl. Those familiar fruits, pineapple, grapes, bananas, were healthy in general, but not ideal for someone over 60, with slower metabolism and more sensitive circulation. Each bite, though natural and sweet, was quietly stressing her legs with sugar, acids, and inflammatory triggers. The nutritionist explained, some fruits spike blood sugar, some inflame the joints, some disrupt potassium balance, which affects how muscles contract and how nerves fire. Margaret was shocked. She thought she'd been doing everything right, but she didn't get upset. She got curious. She swapped pineapple for blueberries, grapes for raspberries, bananas for half an avocado and a boiled egg. She added turmeric tea in the evening and a short walk after lunch. And within weeks, the heaviness, it began to lift. She didn't need the cane as often. She felt more steady, more sure. And one day, she said softly, "It feels like I got a piece of myself back." Margaret's story isn't rare, it's just rarely told. So many seniors feel their legs weakening and assume it's just aging. But sometimes, just sometimes, it's a few small choices made every day that shape our strength more than we know. And Margaret, she learned it's never too late to adjust, to adapt, and to reclaim the freedom in your legs. And if she can do it, maybe you can too. Not all fruits are created equal, especially when you're over 60. Yes, fruits are full of vitamins, fiber, and natural sweetness, but some can quietly work against your legs. They don't scream for attention. They don't hurt right away, but over time, they can trigger blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and poor circulation, all of which affect the strength, stability, and comfort in your legs. Before we begin, let's be clear. This is not about fear. It's about frequency. Eating a small portion of any of these fruits once in a while likely won't hurt you, but overdoing it, day after day, without listening to how your body feels, that's when trouble can begin. So no, you don't need to fear fruit, but you do need to be more aware of which ones serve you and which ones silently stress your legs. Let's go through them, gently, one by one. 1. Pineapple, the acidic double agent. Bright, juicy, tropical. But pineapple carries a double challenge: strong natural acids and high sugar. Together, they can quietly fuel inflammation in your joints, disturb digestion, and spike your blood sugar, which affects circulation to your calves and feet. If your knees feel stiff after breakfast or your legs ache after your healthy snack, pineapple could be part of the reason. Have you ever noticed this? You're not alone. 2. Bananas, the sugary muscle imposter. We've been told bananas are packed with potassium, and they are, but they're also loaded with quick carbs, which flood your system and spike blood sugar in minutes. That's fine for athletes, but for older adults, it can mean blood sugar crashes, fluid retention, and a creeping sense of heaviness in the legs. If your ankles swell by lunchtime or your legs feel heavier after breakfast, could it be the banana? Let's pause and reflect. 3. Grapes, tiny fruit, big problem. Small, sweet, easy to snack on, but grapes are packed with fructose, a sugar that converts to uric acid in the body. That acid settles quietly in joints, your toes, your knees, your ankles. It may not show up immediately, but over time you might feel a stiffness that doesn't go away. And because grapes are so easy to overeat, they often do more harm than we think. Do your legs feel achy after an evening snack of grapes? That could be a clue. 4. Watermelon, the hydration illusion. It feels light, clean, mostly water. But watermelon has a very high glycemic index, which means it spikes your blood sugar fast, like candy. That leads to poor circulation in the legs, a sluggish heaviness, and sometimes even swelling after meals. It's not about never eating it, but if you eat half a melon in the summer heat, you may not be hydrating, you may be silently stressing your legs. Number 5. Oranges and orange juice, the acid bomb. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, but they're also acidic, especially in juice form where the fiber is stripped away. For aging joints, that can mean stiff mornings, sore hips, and subtle joint swelling. If you've been sipping orange juice daily, thinking it's helping, your knees might be telling a different story. Have you noticed a difference since cutting back? Tell us what changed. 6. Green apples, the sour strain. They look smart, crisp, clean, but green apples contain malic acid, which can irritate both digestion and joints, especially if eaten alone. Combined with natural sugars, they may quietly lead to knee stiffness in the morning or tightness in the hips at night, especially if eaten just before bed. Have you tried replacing green apples with pears or papaya? How did it feel? 7. Mango, the tropical sugar bomb, sweet, soft, comforting. But behind the softness is a sugar load your body may no longer handle well. Mangoes can cause sugar crashes, joint inflammation, and even nerve tingling in the toes or calves, especially in those with arthritis or neuropathy. And the hard part? Because mango feels light, we often eat more than we realize. Do you feel swollen or stiff after mango smoothies? Let's reflect together. Final thought. This isn't about cutting fruit. It's about listening to your legs. They don't need fear. They need better choices made gently, with care, and with wisdom that comes from experience. You deserve to enjoy fruit the kind that serves your strength, not steals from it. Food can weaken, but it can also restore. It all depends on the kind of fruit you invite back into your life. Now that we've gently uncovered the fruits that may be working against your legs, let's shift the light to those that help. These aren't miracle foods. They're gentle, consistent healers. When eaten mindfully, they can reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and quietly support the muscles that help you move through the day with ease. Let's meet 6 fruits worth welcoming into your kitchen and into your routine. 1. Blueberries, small fruit, big impact, deep in color, rich in anthocyanins. Blueberries are one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory fruits. Research from Harvard Health shows they support vascular health, helping blood flow more easily through your legs and feet. They may reduce swelling, ease stiffness, and keep your energy more stable throughout the day. And with low sugar and high antioxidants, they nourish without stress. A small bowl in the morning could be a quiet turning point. Number 2, raspberries, nature's gentle detox. Light, fresh, and packed with polyphenols, raspberries help the body calm chronic inflammation. They're also rich in fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and eases pressure on your joints and muscles. They help clear out the oxidative stress that makes knees feel stiff and legs feel tired before the day is done. Take your time, eat slowly, notice if your joints breathe a little easier. 3. Cherries, sweet relief in moderation. Especially tart cherries, these little red gems have been shown to lower uric acid, soothing sore knees, toes, and hips. Just a handful can be enough. No need to overdo it. Try a few before bed and gently see how your legs feel by morning. Sometimes the smallest change brings the quietest relief. 4. Avocado, the creamy fruit your joints crave. Yes, avocado is a fruit, and it's one your body may truly welcome. Rich in healthy fats that cushion your joints, high in magnesium and potassium to support muscle recovery, and it helps balance your blood sugar without the crash. For many, avocado feels like a kind replacement when bananas no longer serve you well. It's not just tasty, it's functional. 5. Papaya, soothing from the inside out. Gentle, easy to digest. Papaya contains papain, an enzyme that reduces inflammation system-wide. It also helps with digestion, so your body can actually absorb the nutrients your muscles need. If your joints feel angry or your stomach feels unsettled, papaya might become a quiet, reliable friend. 6. Pears, quiet, steady energy. Pears don't shout for attention, but they offer a slow, even release of natural sugar, perfect for seniors who want to avoid blood sugar swings. Pair a pear with nut butter or a slice of cheese, and you have a snack that gently fuels your legs without any crash. This is sweetness that respects your body's new rhythm. The bigger picture. These fruits don't just taste good. They help you wake up without stiffness, climb stairs without hesitation, walk a little farther, and stand a little taller. Start with one swap, one bowl, one quiet change. Then, watch how your body responds. Because your legs carry more than your weight. They carry your independence. And with the right choices, even the simple, natural ones, you can begin to feel stronger again. Sometimes it's not what you eat, it's how you eat it. You may not be overindulging. You may not even be eating the wrong fruit. But for many older adults, it's the way fruit is consumed that slowly drains strength from the legs. These aren't big mistakes. They don't shout. They're silent, daily habits that quietly chip away at your balance and stability. Let's gently look at 3 common habits and how a few thoughtful changes can help you stay strong. Number 1, eating fruit alone on an empty stomach. It seems simple enough. You wake up, slice a banana, grab a few grapes. But when eaten alone, especially first thing in the morning, high sugar fruits can spike your blood sugar fast. And for aging bodies with slower insulin response, that quick spike can lead to a crash. Then comes inflammation, and that strange rubbery leg feeling by mid-morning. There's a better way. Pair your fruit with a little healthy fat or protein. Blueberries with Greek yogurt, apple slices with almond butter, a pear and a slice of cheese. This slows the sugar down and helps your legs stay steady. 2. Grazing on fruit all day without awareness. Fruit feels safe, so we nibble. A few grapes here, half a banana there, maybe some mango after dinner. But over time, that gentle snacking keeps your blood sugar constantly elevated, which leads to chronic inflammation and poor circulation. And your legs? They notice first. Not in pain, but in tingling or restlessness or that dull stiffness after sitting too long. Take a moment and ask yourself, how many fruits did I eat today? Did I feel bloated, stiff, or tired in my legs afterward? This isn't restriction, it's awareness, and awareness is power. 3. Ignoring what your body is telling you. This may be the most common habit of all. We trust fruit. It's natural. So we stop listening. But your body never stops speaking. Maybe it's a quiet ache in your calves, a heaviness in your knees that wasn't there last week, or waking up just a little more sore than usual. These aren't punishments. They're whispers, gentle signs that something needs adjusting. Here's what you can do. Keep a simple food journal for 3 days. Jot down what you eat and how your legs feel after. Patterns will emerge. and they will quietly guide you back to balance. The gentle truth: you don't have to give up fruit. You just need to eat with intention. Because as we age, the body becomes more sensitive, but you become more powerful in your choices. Sometimes the smallest shift, a spoonful of yogurt, a mindful pause before snacking, can protect your legs for years to come. Your body is always speaking. Are you listening? Your body is wiser than you think. Before weakness turns into a fall, before discomfort becomes your new normal, your body whispers. The problem? We've been taught to ignore those whispers, especially when we believe we're eating healthy. But what if some of the fruits you trust are quietly contributing to leg fatigue, joint tightness, and imbalance? Here are 3 early signs your legs may be asking for something different. 1. Your legs feel heavy after meals, not just full, but heavy, as if walking to the sink feels harder than it should. This isn't just digestion. It's often a signal of blood sugar imbalance or quiet inflammation triggered by high fructose fruits. Watermelon, grapes, bananas, mango. These fruits spike blood sugar fast, and when that happens, your circulation slows, less oxygen reaches your muscles, and your legs start to lose energy. Ask yourself, do I feel more tired or weighted down after certain fruits? 2. You're getting more night cramps or restless legs. You're lying in bed and your calves twitch. Your thighs feel unsettled. You wake up with a sudden cramp that wasn't there before. These aren't random. They're signs your muscle chemistry is off. Fruits high in sugar but low in magnesium or potassium balance can disrupt nerve signals, leading to cramps, tingling, or twitching. What fruit did you have that evening? Sometimes the clue is right there. 3. You've started needing support to rise or climb. You push off your thighs to stand. You hold the handrail for just a few stairs. You pause before stepping up a curb. These aren't failures. They're gentle early warnings. Aging plays a part, yes, but the wrong fruit eaten daily can quietly feed low-grade inflammation in your muscles and nerves. Don't panic. Just pay attention. Even one small change could bring strength back to your step. What to remember: your legs speak long before they give out, through heaviness, through stiffness, through quiet resistance. They're not asking for perfection, just awareness. And once you start to listen, you can begin to choose differently. Have you noticed any of these signs? You're not alone. Let's bring these patterns into the light together. How to gently adjust your fruit habits. Making changes to how you eat fruit doesn't mean giving it up. It's not about fear. It's about kindness for your body and for your future. Because as we age, the body doesn't get weaker, it becomes more responsive. And with just a few thoughtful shifts, fruit can go from quietly hurting your legs to gently helping them heal. Here's how you can begin, step by step. Step 1. Keep a 3-day fruit journal. Before you change anything, observe. Write down what fruits you eat, when you eat them, and how your legs feel 1 to 2 hours later. This small habit creates awareness, and awareness creates power. Step 2. Pair fruit with healthy fat or protein. Never eat fruit on its own, especially in the morning. Pair it to slow sugar absorption and protect your muscles. Apple with almond butter, berries with yogurt, pear with cheese, avocado with seeds. It tastes better, and your body responds better. Step 3. Choose fruits that calm, not inflame. Start swapping high-sugar fruits with low-GI anti-inflammatory ones. Bananas, avocado or papaya, grapes, raspberries, mango, berries, orange juice, herbal tea, or whole orange. Choose fruit that heals, not heightens inflammation. Step 4. Respect portion and frequency. Tropical fruits aren't bad, but every day in large portions, that's where the damage starts. Keep sweet fruits to 2 to 3 times a week. Use small bowls, eat slowly, and feel what your body tells you. It's not restriction, it's respect. Step 5. Eat seasonally. Choose fresh. Your body prefers fruit that's in season, freshly picked, not over-ripened, not shipped across countries. Visit a local market, smell the fruit, feel the weight. Fresh fruit nourishes better, and your legs will feel the difference. Step 6. Check your legs, not just your plate. Forget the calorie apps. The best tracker is your body. Are your legs swelling less? Do stairs feel easier? Are you recovering quicker after a walk? If yes, that's your signal. That's your quiet success. Final thought: fruit is not your enemy. It's your ally, when chosen with care. And the moment you begin to eat with your legs in mind, you'll feel it, not just in your body, but in your steps, your balance, and your independence. If you've made it this far, you already know this video wasn't just about fruit. It was about freedom. Your legs carry more than your weight. They carry your independence. They help you get out of bed without waiting for help. They take you to the garden, the kitchen, the front porch, and back again. They let you say, "I'm still in charge of my life." And sometimes, the smallest choices, like which fruit ends up in your bowl, make the biggest difference in how you walk, step, how you move, and how you feel. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need to give up everything you love. You just need to listen to your body, notice the signals, and adjust with care. That's how Margaret took her life back. That's how others are already rebuilding strength, one mindful habit at a time. And now it's your turn. Ask yourself, what's one thing I'll try differently this week? One fruit I'll swap. One moment I'll pause before eating. One sign from my legs I'll actually listen to, because you're not powerless, you're wise. And this stage of life, right now, is not about decline. It's about becoming more aware, more deliberate, and more free than ever. So go ahead. Open your fridge, your eyes, and your heart. Choose fruit that strengthens. Choose food that supports. Choose the life your legs deserve. What fruit will you swap this week? Tell us in the comments below. Type "I choose strength" if you're ready to eat for freedom, not just flavor. We read every story. Share your experience. Your journey may help someone else stand stronger. If this video helped you see fruit differently, type 1. If you want more videos like this, type 2.